Here's Brody Brazil.
Of the people who really want baseball for Nevada and for Las Vegas, I mean, and they know in the back of their mind that expansion is probably also on the table for Southern Nevada. I mean, it's going to happen within this decade. The commissioner has pretty much already said it. Are people in Las Vegas and politicians, are they aware of that? And also, would they be patient enough to wait for expansion instead of relocation if that's what they really want?
Yeah, I think the thing is that we've talked about expansion, like you said. We haven't really, Commissioner hasn't said much. We don't know. You'd have to have an ownership group that comes forward here that would, to do this. How to put it? I guess taking the A's would just seem to be easier.
Exactly.
The other fact is we haven't even discussed. I mean, the A's don't have a really good ball club right now on the field, and what we believe is that they'd come up here, they'd play at least a couple of years in the Aviators ballpark.
Right.
This gives them time to build a fan base here.
Well, but let me ask you this:
that's the challenge for the team. If they come here, they got to build a fan base.
Is there struggle on the field right now? I mean, I think any sports fan knows, and I mean, Las Vegans know this too. By the way, am I saying that right? Las Vegans?
Las Vegas?
Okay.
What, Las Vegans?
Las Vegans. Okay. Yes. I never knew.
Nevada residents, whatever.
I know they're not all vegans, but they're Las Vegans. I mean, like I've heard that comment about, well, the A's they're not doing so well right now. We're not sure if we want them. But I mean, everybody knows sports is cyclical, right? I mean, like the Golden Knights will have their rough years. They've already had their great years. So I'm curious, like, does their record right now actually play into what politicians might think for 30, 50 years?
That doesn't play to politicians and how this vote. No, it's just the way I look at this. I've been here 40 years. I came here from Southern California.
Yeah.
You never thought I'd see an NFL team, or never thought what we're seeing now.
How about hockey?
Yeah, well, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
The Knights came in. The NHL comes in. MGM builds the arena. The Knights come in. Go through the expansion draft. Everybody just was like, basically considered they're going to stink this year. They're an expansion team.
Stanley Cup final.
Right. That's what was. I was sitting there game one going, who could imagine this? That the expansion team is playing for the Stanley Cup. So we got spoiled.
Yeah.
The Raiders have come in. They haven't been that great on the field. There's a lot of question marks now for this year, but everybody's all excited because the schedule was announced yesterday. Right. So, I think, that's not really playing in what the A's are doing on the field now. People are watching. They're seeing 2,000 fans last night or something at the game. They also know that Coliseum is an awful place right now.
But do they also know? I think there's a backstory. It's the venue. I mean, that's definitely a part of it. But I think the trajectory of where the team has been and certainly actions. I mean, I think when I hear the attendance criticized, certainly that is a visual, but I also think that's low-hanging fruit.
Right. It's they know, people know it's talk. Listen, there's a lot of talk going on about the A's coming here. There's people that want to see baseball. There's also people that don't want to see any public money going toward it.
Right.
Want to see people have read up on John Fisher. They know what he's worth, his history. Let him pay for it. And that's what that's some of what the public says. That's why where this explaining this tax package and how it's going to work, that's going to be the biggest. Not the location. I mean, the location is fine. Tropicana. No locals go to the Tropicana. It's an ice storm. It's just, you go there for whatever. It's sad. It's too bad, but it's an old Rat Pack property, and all the Rat Pack properties are gone.